So this week's 1960s classic cover is one that I remember buying as a kid back in 1965. I still have it, and I'll show it to you along with the top covers for New Comic Book Day, November 17th, 2021. Stay tuned for the video.
Anachronic.
Hi comic book guys and gals, I'm Joe and welcome to Anachronic Comics. So this week's top cover from the 1960s is Avengers number 16, a seminal issue for the Avengers in the Silver Age that was a significant influence, I believe, to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The cover tells the story, The Old Order Changeth. I love those titles that Stan Lee came up with. And this was written by Stan Lee and drawn by the King, Jack Kirby. Avengers number 16 was released on March 11, 1965, with a cover date of May 1965. So what's the story? The Avengers face a turning point after a significant battle with the Masters of Evil. Thor has gone to Asgard. The Wasp remarks that she needs a break. So Giant Man and Iron Man say we need new members, and they go out to find them. And they end up getting the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver to join. X-Men villains, anyone? Captain America returns, and he finds out that Iron Man, Giant Man, and the Wasp are all taking a leave of absence. As a result, all the founding members of the Avengers are gone in this issue. Only 16 issues into the series. The lineup with the return of some of the original members becomes the Avengers in the MCU. So, as promised, here's my copy. There we go. Now, it's a low grade copy, but one of my favorite Avengers cover and issue. Now, a bit of trivia. This cover is homaged in Mighty Avengers number 13 from July 2008, with art by Alexander Maleev. These heroes and villains on the cover are all portrayed as Skrulls for Marvel's Secret Invasion storyline. Now, sometimes the comic books I feature are delayed a week or two, so I don't repeat the cover as a top cover because I've already highlighted it. This week there were a bunch of covers that I previously highlighted that came across, rather than just one. So I thought I'd list them for you. Here they are. If you didn't find any of these when I highlighted them as a top cover in the past, a week or two, they should be at your LCS this week. No premium covers this week, but here are the honorable mentions. The first cover on my honorable mention list is Moon Knight number 5, the Benjamin Sue variant for $3.99. Moon Knight can give the artist ammunition to come up with a great cover. Not enough of them have the imagination or talent to do so, but Benjamin Sue clearly has both. Next up is Nubia and the Amazons number 2, cover B, the Mark Sozo cardstock variant for $4.99. These Nubia portraits have been just stunning. Makia Sozo's depiction of Nubia is one of the best, in my opinion. Next is Purgatory number 2, cover H, by Carlo Pagulian. Hope I said that right. It's a virgin copy, and it goes for $3.99. Just wow! So much that can be read into this cover, the great artwork notwithstanding. For me, it tells me that if you think you can get away with evil, there's always a greater evil that will punish you. Next is from Vault Comics, Radio Apocalypse number 1, the John Gallagher variant for $3.99. The copy summary states that long after the rock out of space struck the world and turned it all to dust, in Bakerstown stands the last radio station on the planet. Radio Apocalypse broadcasts into the unknown a beacon in the dark for those who wander in lost places. The cover shows both the loneliness of a desolated world and the hope that is the radio station beacon. This is a great cover by John Gallagher. The last honorable mention for this week is a special one for me. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow #5, the cover A by Bilquis Evely for $4.99. Why is this special? I had a caricature done of me in an Adam Strange costume at New York Comic Con this past year. I just told the artist that I had this Anachronic Comics channel, so I wanted Adam, a spaceman, shooting a laser gun at a dinosaur. He came up with this, and I felt I had to pick the Supergirl cover. It's karma. Now, on to my top 5 covers for New Comic Book Day, November 17th, 2021. Number 5 is from Second Sight Publishing, Horizon #1, the Carlos Villas cover for $3.99. A great horror cover with a snowstorm obscuring whatever that is stalking the young girl. All you see are those sharp teeth, beautifully drawn and colored. Number 4 is Suicide Squad King Shark #3, cover B, the Francesco Mattina cardstock variant for $4.99. Recently, both in film and animation, we see renditions of King Shark that are comical. Mattina captures the real King Shark, strong, large, fearless. Someone about whom you should be very afraid. Number 3 is Justice League #70, the Alexander Lozano cardstock cover for $5.99. I love great artwork, and Lozano captures a great action scene of Green Arrow, and I believe that's the Black Canary, emphasized by that solid red background. Just love it. For number 2, I selected Catwoman #37, the Jenny Friesen cardstock variant cover for $4.99. I mentioned a week or two how Friesen is becoming one of my favorite cover artists. Here, the monocolor presentation of Poison Ivy on the solid green background is just stunning. Great artistic technique coupled with a unique characterization of Ivy. Finally, my number 1 cover for New Comic Book Day, November 17th, 2021. The Amazing Spider-Man #78, the Gabriel Dell'Otto variant B for $3.99. Talk about technique. A very dark night made darker and more mysterious by the overcast sky and rain pelting down on Spider-Man, apparently sticking to the side of some type of structure, which I can't make out. Now, what makes this even better is Spider-Man squinting. Is that to keep the rain out? Or has he spotted something in the distance that he's attempting to focus on? Another wonderful cover by dell'otto. Remember to leave a comment on the covers I picked and whether you would buy that cover or any other cover based solely on the cover art. So many covers, so little cash. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share the video with your friends. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be well, and I'll see you soon.